My name is DeOnna Clarke, and for my week 4 presentation, I'm going to be doing it on Identity and Access Management, also known as IAM. The agenda for today will be going over what is IAM, core concepts of IAM policies, best practices for IAM, and then some tools and features. What is IAM? IAM stands for Identity Access Management. It allows for the customer to manage secure control access to AWS services and resources. With IAM, you can manage the permissions that control the AWS resources that users can have access to. Core concepts of IAM. Users. A user of IAM can either represent a human or workload that uses the IAM to interact with AWS. A user consists of both name and credentials, and examples of typical users are developers and administrators. Next, we have groups. A group is a broader collection of different IAM users where each member inherits the policies assigned to their specific group. Then we have roles. A role is considered to be an identity that can gain temporary access to permissions. IAM policies. First, we're going to go over policy structure. A policy in IAM is a document that grants or denies permissions to AWS services and resources. They define permissions for an action regardless of the method that you use to perform the operation. Then we have types of policies. First, we have identity-based policies, then resource-based, permissions boundaries, organizations, SCPs, access control lists, and session policies. Now we have some best practices for IAM. First, you want to apply least privilege permissions. Then, require human users to use federation with an identity provider to access AWS using temporary credentials. Next, require workloads to use temporary credentials with IAM roles to access AWS. You want to require multi-factor authentication. Then you want to update access keys when needed for use cases that require long-term credentials. Then you want to establish permissions guardrails across multiple accounts. Now we have IAM tools and features. First, we have IAM Access Analyzer. This guides you toward least privilege by providing capabilities to set, verify, and refine permissions. IAM Access Analyzer uses probable security to analyze external access and validate that your policies match your specific corporate security standards. Next, we have AWS Organizations. It offers policy-based management for multiple AWS accounts, centralized management of multiple AWS accounts, and then we have service control policies. This is types of organization policies that you can use to manage permissions in your organization. SCPs offer central control over the maximum available permissions for the IAM users and IAM roles in your organization. Then we just have my sources. All the sources that I got were directly from the AWS website or the AWS white paper, and also from our notes with the AWS Cloud Practitioner course through Skillstorm. Thank you so much for listening to my presentation, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.